Kailah's second driving lesson focused on highway driving, because there is a possibility during your test you could end up on the highway as part of the route. As well, we worked on other skills and abilities for her to be ready for her test in a couple of days. Stick around, we'll be right back with that information.
Thinking a lot about two-way stops.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked a friend of mine, he's a driving instructor in Ontario. And you got to do the same thing you just did there. So you stop at the correct position, and then you do the same thing as if you're coming out of that driveway there.
Oh, I see.
Because I guess it's a little confusing because it stopped, and then you stopped, and then you think you can go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which...
Especially when you can see, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to scoot
so I
a
can
little
see, you know, now that I kind of figured out that it's not just you that's having that issue. It's other people that I've worked with too. I can see how it's confusing when I look at it, try and look at it from your perspective.
Yep.
So yeah, so just think of it coming out of your driveway. After you come to a complete stop, then you got to do the same thing that you would coming to your driveway. You just sneak forward until you can see, and then when your gap's there, then you can go.
Okay.
And a four-way stop is always going to have that little white thing underneath it that's going to say four-way stop. If it doesn't have that little white piece underneath it, it's always going to be a two-way stop, and the cross traffic isn't going to stop for you. You have to wait for a gap and then go.
So basically, three-way, four-way stop are the same, right? And all-way stop.
Say it again, I'm sorry?
Three-way and four-way stop are basically the same.
Yes, yes. Three-way, four-way, all-way, they're all the same rules. So you basically just stop, you make sure that all the other cars are stopped, and then you can go. But at a two-way, it's the same as your driveway.
Okay. What's happening here?
I'm not really sure what this person is doing in front of us.
They just stop. Or
yeah, they just stopped on the side. I mean, I understand they don't want to block the intersection, but it'd be really nice if they moved ahead. So see that little white?
Just going straight through?
Yeah, we're going straight through. See the little white four-way? It'll always have that if it's a four-way or an all-way or a three-way. If it doesn't have that, then it's a two-way. You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
On four-ways, you don't have to.
Oh, no.
You just got to make sure they're stopped, and then you can proceed.
Okay.
Only on two-ways you have to do that.
Okay.
As soon as you get into the left lane, move to the right immediately. Yep, right signal.
Right? Sorry?
Yep. Over.
Oh, okay.
No, we were going to turn at this intersection.
My bad.
That's why I told you to move over. Remember, as soon as you turn left, it's okay.
Sorry.
As soon as you turn left, you got to move over to the right lane.
Right lane?
Yeah, so you turn left into the left lane, right? And then you got to change lanes to the right lane because you got to drive in the right lane. Unless they tell you to turn left in a couple of blocks, you got to get over to that lane.
Okay. It's kind of confused me because there's 4 lanes.
Yep. And there's a very high probability that they'll bring you down here to this intersection.
This video is made possible by the course package, Pass Your Driver's Test First Time, because we know that your driver's test is the most stressful day of your life, and without some form of driver training, your chances of passing are less than 50%. As a bonus, we'll include both the defensive and winter driving smart courses. These will make you a safer, smarter driver and reduce your chances of being involved in an accident. Click down in the description there and get full details.
In case like this, do I just stop here or?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
It's only just the first car that can go there, right?
You can see the light's gone yellow, and they're going to have to go on.
Okay.
Stay here.
Oh, okay.
You're in you did that perfectly.
For example, on my road test, like, what if I was the first car? Could I turn it?
Yes, if you were the first car, you would do what that car did. You go up and put your front steer tires on that front line, and then you wait. And if the light goes yellow before you get a gap, you got to go on the yellow. Okay, as soon as the light turns yellow, start driving straight forward. Make sure that that traffic is coming to a stop. When you're absolutely sure they're stopped, then turn quickly.
Okay.
Again, 10 kilometers an hour under the speed limit. They are definitely going to assign you points. So
I'm too scared to overspeed.
You're doing under. You're going. Come on, let's do 90. Okay, mirror signal shoulder check to the left. We're going to change lanes to the left lane. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. Again, you're doing 60 and a 90. You just failed your driver's test. Because you're doing 30 under the speed limit.
Just going straight through or
no, we're going to
left?
turn left.
I'm not used to like driving in a highway. Just in the city.
Remember what I say about what your job is for the driving test, right? What's your job? Show the examiner that you have due care and control of the vehicle in changing traffic conditions. And that means going uphill. That means driving on the highway. So they might bring you out there. So we gotta work on that before today and tomorrow.
Okay.
You gotta put that into place. And left at the next intersection. So you have a left center turning lane. So you have a turning lane in the center of the road.
Here? Sorry,
yes.
are we turning here?
Yes, we're turning here. Nope, up farther.
Okay.
At the intersection, that's a parking lot. But this is called a left center turning lane. It's in the center of the road and it's a turning lane. Okay, you're gonna have to try and remember tomorrow when you're turning left, keep your hand on the outside of the steering wheel.
Okay.
Because he or she will let you away with that one time, and then after that, they're gonna assign demerits every time you do it. So remember, the goal is to get as few demerits as you can so you pass, right? Okay, now this is a school zone back here. Is the school's right there? Okay, definitely don't do that on your test. What that guy did.
Went over the painted
you
island.
can't do that.
Oh.
No, you can't get around there. You gotta wait till it moves up. Now you can probably get in there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why you got a shoulder check.
Okay. What was they honking for?
Oh, because they're a dummy and they're pulled up beside you.
I just wanna like practice that I'm not
you were
going
sitting there
on
with
the.
your signal on, so I don't know. Just move up a little bit more so your front tire's in the front crosswalk line. Now you might have to go on yellow here, so.
Oops.
Yeah, go. Go, clear the intersection.
If like what I just did, I did that on my road test. Will I fail?
No.
Because I was already.
You were already committed to the intersection.
Yeah.
You gotta go, but you hesitated a little bit on the yellow. You were kind of like, I'm gonna stay here. Well, you can't stay there. You gotta go. If the gap is coming and there's like the traffic's coming, you need to stay here because you're gonna turn left up at the next intersection.
Oh, just stay here?
Yeah, just stay here. If the cars are coming and the cars are coming and the cars are coming and there's no gap, you're gonna say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna turn on the yellow, and as soon as that light turns yellow, start driving straight into the intersection. As soon as you know that the traffic has in fact stopped, then make your turn.
Okay.
Because when it's busy like that, you're not going to get a gap, right? You're going to have to go on the yellow.
That's what like scares me the most. Like when it's gonna turn yellow, and then I need to
Yeah, you need to
turn
clear the
left on an intersection.
Okay, just know you own the intersection. Okay, you own the intersection. So just focus on what you need to do to get the vehicle around there safely.
Okay.
So how was that?
It was alright. I made a lot of mistakes. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like pretty confident on Friday.
You're never going to feel 100% confident.
Yep.
So you just got to work on those mistakes. You know, if you can get some driving in between now and then, that would be great. And then you can work on that, right? Were you able to get out and do those exercises?
Not really, because no one can really go with me.
There's a few things that you need to work on
Mm-hmm.
for Friday for sure.
But you think like I can make it on Friday, or should I just schedule my test? Because I don't really want to fail, especially when, I still have lots of.
Well, I mean, the other issue with that is how long is it going to be before you can get another test? It might be the fall before you get
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Like, I just got lucky to get the June 11, like on Friday.
Yeah.
And the next one is gonna be like December.
Yeah.
On there one sec. The thought of failing your driver's test is what keeps you up at night right now. Click the link over here. Check out the Smarter Driver course package that guarantees that you will pass your driver's test first time. Click the link and check that out. And have a great day. All the best. Bye now.